Holy moly. Chovy looks a little angry. You good, Ka? Yo, Chovy wants his revenge.
So
I'll get him mine. He's guessing tomorrow. We're good.
Here. Let's have a look at the predictions.
Jonah Strong went 3-2 KT. We all know it.
We did have... Oh, no!
Oh! Alright, before we get into the rest of this video, I just want to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of the video, Displate. As always, much love to them. They've got a brand new feature called Custom Displates. Alongside being able to pick from their huge library of designs, you can now upload your own image and create your very own displate designed to order. That could be anything: your own artwork, a picture of your friends or family, a holiday photo, or a cute shot of your pet. Once you upload, Displate will validate the photo and you can immediately order your very own custom displate featuring that image. They actually sent me one recently, which if you watch the streams, you'll be familiar with it. It's a fireplace. It was something that I always had in the back of my streaming setup when I lived in Berlin. Now that I've moved, I don't actually have a fireplace behind me. So they sent me a picture of it, which was actually a YouTube video on a TV screen. So now I can bring back part of the old setup. Of course, all the usual benefits are still there. Their high quality metal print, sturdy design, and their unique magnetic mounting system that makes them super easy to put up or swap out. So if you're looking for a way to really customize your background exactly how you want, or maybe give someone a unique gift, Displate's got you covered. Big thanks to them for supporting the channel, and as always, you can use code Caedrel on checkout for the best available discounts, or you can click the link in the description below. If you end up ordering a custom displate, let me know what you got in the comments below, but enjoy the rest of the video.
A lot of
Holy!
Like some of the,
perfect.
some of the gap may lie, you know, to use a London metro system term.
Yeah, I feel like Perfect has struggled against
Why is he
a
like
lot of the
just
top
woke up with his hair?
laners in the top today.
It's a combination of Perfect having
He's
stepped up
waiting
in
for
performance
King.
and KT also playing around it better. Because Cuz is so much more proactive in form, they're actually getting stuff even if Perfect is getting pressured.
Yeah, the most dangerous 1-in-4 Gwen I've seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I think just so versatile as well.
Oh, the
whether
boom
it's
when they
carries
fist
or
bump.
tanks. I feel like Keen's ability to sort of... You have some players who play tanks, but they're definitely preferred on carries. I feel like Keen
Where are they
is
going?
just
Where
so
are they going?
good
Where
at
are they going?
playing
Where are they going?
That very much that tank role or that carry role, and feels he can flip a switch and do either within a series so comfortably.
Damn, pretty clean,
But yeah,
pretty clean.
tough task for Perfect, but one he
Holy,
managed
Keen
to
does have
match up
aura.
to.
Another one, but this guy, I don't think we have too
listen
many
to that
doubts
music.
about Cuz and the form that he's in right now.
The biggest individual gap that I think we saw this playoffs was between Cuz and Canyon
Fact.
in that match
Fact.
between the two teams.
And going up against him, Canyon, a player, one of the 2 world champions on Gen.G, a player with a huge
Canyon.
legacy. So many people have so much respect for him, but I don't think he's really lived up to that during playoffs. And he's been put in the time. We've seen solo queue record. He's been absolutely on a tear to really let KT get that previous win. But he is definitely a player who's capable of super high highs. And
For that
But
do
fighting.
still sleep, but you don't,
Fighting.
You know what I'm saying.
Even in the T1 series though, he was still groggy.
Oh,
you know,
he
the
was-
first
he was-
2 games we didn't.
He's had a week though,
yeah.
and we'll see whether that's
True.
going to be
Oh,
enough. BDD doesn't
yeah.
need a week though.
The Don's
this
here.
guy has just
Papa's
been
home,
on
baby.
for years.
One of the-
Even if his team isn't necessarily there.
One of the few man that is actually punching above his weights in the All-Pro. Second team, and it couldn't be more than long.
Absolutely, and when it comes to the talking point of League of Legends and who is the best in the world, there is none other than Chovy. I think everyone has been saying this for a very, very long time.
Chovy.
He also looked a little bit sleepy over
He's
their last
fucking
couple
angry.
of matches, but ending on that
Time
Vex
some
game,
revenge.
I think we all...
Pro, first in POMs, he does put on those masterclass performances.
Crazy
And
posture.
As much as we haven't seen
Crazy
that
posture
consistent
from
level
Chovy.
from during playoffs.
And in the bottom side
damn.
of the map, this is one of those things that just feels a little bit lopsided, right? Like someone really just lucked out in fantasy.
Doc
They
Dam.
managed to get both Chovy and Ruler on the same team, but Dom has been standing up.
He's
over
been
the
getting
last
way
few
better.
weeks.
He's been getting way
this
better.
This guy has looked...
Being consistent
Ruler's gonna
team
do his
fights
thing where he always
and
does
really
this.
Performing.
And then Ruler, a player that has come back to Gen.G.
He always has his
And I
sleeves a
think
little
in
rolled
lot
up
of
and he
their
always just
highest
waves
stakes,
non-stop.
highest pressure moments, he hounds. But if you
Yo,
look
thank you
at
for
the
the 50
average
gifted
level
chats, I
throughout
thank
the
you
year,
now.
and when it
vibing today.
It's
And
Peter.
speaking of
Peter.
which, speaking of perfect segues into the classic Aura Farmer himself, once again on a big stage.
Look at it!
It's the big grin of Peter, the greatest. Well, he's probably not the...
And it's just phenomenal.
Yeah, BDD is the soul, and Peter is the heart
What did he write
of
in
that
chat?
team. And this man Getting enough credit.
Yep.
He's getting counter picks. He is getting
needing to
Put it up
work
now.
around what this very
Oh, no, we
team, and we'll
shouldn't.
see
This
where the
clears so
scores
hard.
KT
This is
can
where it's
once
at.
again
This is where
make
it's
it
at.
to a final. One of
Pantheon
the
Ben.
greatest LCK
KT
finals
side selection.
we ever had. It could be repeating itself
Azir Ben.
once again.
Red side
as we
Azir
get
Yunara.
into the
Azir, Yunara, Galio Ben. Surely it's Yunara. Wukong. Okay, so Yunara open, Galio Ben makes me think about Annie. But Annie doesn't have Wukong now, so do you really want to first pick Annie? Nico Ben makes sense against Duro. 3-pick Nico with Ben is strong. Chovy's resetting a bit. So there's Jarvan, Sin, Annie, Ryze, Talia, Yunara, Corki.
So there's Jarvan and Talia that I'm looking towards.
I think Yunara is best. Because there's Annie, Talia. There's Jarvan, Sin, so you can always trade mid-jungle. And there's Orianna as well, yeah.
And something we did talk heavily about was
Orianna Jarvan? Yeah.
pick up off the Orianna, especially with the Azir gone.
What the fuck do you play into Orianna Jarvan? Talia's bad and Annie's bad. Galio's also out. You have to play like Akali into that. Or Ari. Or maybe Poppy, yeah, Poppy jungle and... Because they're going to go Corki on 3, I think. They're going to go for Annie into Orianna Jarvan, are you sure? BDD doesn't give a fuck, he just picks it. He just fucking slams it. I would be very surprised if they drop Corki. I feel like Ruler is such a big Corki player. What can you ban here is Gen.G? I feel like you've already won the draft. Ornn, okay, that's Rumble setup. I think KT will ban Rumble probably. They ban Gwen first. Guys, if they... Ambessa is getting really OP right now. If they ban Ambessa, they could get a Rumble ban and then go Sion on 4. But then they'll walk into Aatrox.
So
Lulu. Lulu makes me think of Rakan, but there's no way they're playing Rakan. It's just a ban, I think, for Yunara. I think they're going Rumble on 4. They ban Alistar, they leave Rumble open. They probably will just pick Sion into Rumble, right? Or Ambessa. I wonder if... Poppy's... Oh, this draft actually is a bit better for KT now. I kind of like how the 4-5s have been picked. I just wonder what your blinding support. I really think that KT could go like Ambessa Rel here. Or they could go Ambessa and a jungler. And I think they're fine. Or Sion, I guess, works, but I feel like you might need more damage. I hate Nautilus. Why go Nautilus? Why don't you just go Rel? Now they will go Rel, surely, right? Isn't Duro just gonna pick Rel and fuck your whole game? I know he's gonna play Rel into Naut, but into Poppy it can be hard, but he has Renata, Rel, Braum, I would say. Probably Rel is the best. It's crazy to me that KT didn't blind Rel. It's so much better. Lore! Lore! Good morning! Good morning! Big fan of the work last night. You're popping off this weekend. But KT isn't. But KT isn't. It's a trio. We'll move on. If KT wins this series, I've already agreed with chat that we're gonna burn the whole esports. And we're gonna not play Worlds. I spoke to Riot and they said, yep, if KT wins the series, the esports is being burned to the ground. And Worlds is cancelled. This matchup can be really hard for any.
Highlight is that Duro and Ruler, for example, Cuz is pathing towards ball.
Okay.
Well,
Ruler cancelled an auto attack. Ooh, nice barrier by Dokkan.
And the heal is going to come out
what
in
the
exchange.
fuck is happening in mid?
Chovy and BDD doing battle against
what
one
the
another
fuck is happening in mid?
Oh, the
taking a fair bit of damage here.
What? BDD is just walking past the wave, hitting him.
So he went
Chovy went second wind. Resolve Orianna. Oh, BDD is actually frying in this matchup. He doesn't have a point in W, BDD. He has QQE, or QEQ rather, if you want to be. Okay, both junglers full clear. Mid is quite volatile, I think junglers will click mid. Chovy's dead. Is he dead? Now he's dead.
The flash in from BDD is in comes Cuz! Throws the buckler at the
BDD
back of his
and
head,
Cuz,
down
baby.
goes Chovy for first blood.
Even cost her blessings, is that okay?
No.
Can I get away with that? No. Okay, well then
BDD and Cuz, baby.
You can in
I feel like it's a matter of time if they're playing
really
any
nicely
Poppy
done
that
there
you
by
get flashed
Cuz.
on in
Again,
the first like
finding
5
the
levels.
early
It's just
impact
gonna
there
happen.
on the Poppy.
Vision of the area.
Okay, so Gen.G swap, which makes sense there, Bramble.
Has come on through.
That's angle.
It's perfect diveable. I feel like he's very hard to dive.
And he's
Full
taking
HP,
tops,
level
he's
6
ready to help
Ambessa with a
cover,
biscuit.
so-
3 biscuits.
Well, if you say,
Nice. My support keep it top. And my AD carry is trading like this. Keen is laning 1v0. Perfect into TP and quick. Well, look at Chobi's build. He is Rod of Ages tier. He is scaling. Wow, he pinks that. Oh, it's a +1 minion, right? Worth.
Once the
No
level
flash on
6s,
any.
as they are now available, I
Nice
think
cover
the
by
Gen.G comp
Peter.
gets a little bit hard
Can you imagine
engagement
KT
there
win the LCK?
is not only
Nah,
really strong, but it's
impossible.
multi-man. I think that KT's pick
Impossible.
potential is obviously amazing.
Okay, this is a bit of a timer play here, because Cork is pushing top.
Level 6 for Duro as well.
Level up.
Hook.
As the hook comes on through,
Level
they're
5 though.
engaging onto the rail. I don't know whether it's the best choice.
Knocked away
Cuz
Chovy.
is just gonna
On the
evict
canyon into the
Chovy
wall.
From the fight. Now Canyon's in trouble. As Docdom doesn't have
Engage.
a circle anymore, but in goes
Ruler's here.
Duro, and
1
he
for
will
1.
fall down, but the
And
trade
Bessa
is
no
there
TP.
immediately. In the meantime, Perfect is there towards the bottom
1 for
side
1.
of the map, and the 1
Oh,
for 1
Peter.
isn't too bad if Peter does stay alive.
If
That
Peter
will
was
indeed be the
6,
case.
this play was
Still,
so
the
fucking
Grubs
free,
go
but
over
he's
to
so
Gen.G
far
and
behind
they'll
the
claim their
XP.
prize.
Yeah, the TP there
Well,
for
and
Keen,
Bessa
they
got a lot of
managed to
gold.
disengage, kind of a clean break that gave Perfect some extra gold.
Yeah, Gen.G 2 grubs, 1 for 1. Drake started.
Moving over.
Really? You don't want to fight this,
As they do
KT?
clear out the vision in the back
Thought
of
this
the
would be a
pit
pretty
here.
nice fight.
Gen.G four-man's too much of an issue here is now Gen.G finding an angle towards Peter.
How the fuck is Peter dead?
Storm comes in. Flash out from Peter, but
Okay,
he
he's
still
not.
gets pulled.
How is Peter still level 5? I don't know. How is he still level 5? Get that man some XP. Why are teams not picking Jhin? Because Yunara and Corki are S tier champs. Maybe in game 2 they'll pick Jhin. Corki on this patch is S tier, yeah. These two champs are completely S tier. Yeah, this matchup is really boring if the game is even. You can see BDD even gets first blood with Poppy on Orianna, but Orianna just gets her items, gets her magic resistant health, and then she just outranges you. And yeah, that's it. This happens.
Yeah, speaking of which,
Horror.
Shockwave does come down. Still
Not much
going
Annie
to
can
be
do
a
here.
good amount of damage.
Thunder
Let's see
Sky
how
should have
this
been
one's
nerfed
gonna
6
go.
months
Ruler
ago.
back down towards his bottom. We
This
need
Ruler just got
so
that much aura that he
attention.
can just walk up and
Alright.
defend the pink in Nautilus' face with
Here,
Annie
you're in
ready
the
to hover.
Inspire Arena. Have a look around.
You can
Moment
just take that.
early. Yeah,
That's it.
To make sure that we
Not
are
gonna kill
paying
him.
as much
Possible
that.
dive.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna
bit of an
dive
angle
instead.
here for KT. Let's see where the Ruler is going to be all right. As there's the flash forward. Good
Ruler.
flash away as the depth charge not going to be avoided, but down comes Gen.G.
Chef's kiss.
And out goes. We'll be able to make
That
it
was a
up.
little bit overforced by
trying to rush
KT.
the play, make the great escape, but he's able to disengage from the situation. It's Peter who goes down. Oh,
Speaking of going down, could be a little bit of a rough spot here for Canyon as he does. Flash flag dragon gets himself out of his
That was clean by Canyon to get out. Thunder Sky is so OP. This game just looks a horror for KT now.
KT to really start running away with the game, but you see Gen.G. Not only does
Yeah,
Ruler
Frodo
play
doesn't flash
perfectly,
that.
as highlighted by Ox, but
Probably
they
dead.
knew. They were so committed.
Some
a lot
guy
more
says,
time towards it. I think it
This
could
is
have
the first
backfired
time I've watched
immensely.
LCK
yeah,
in
it was
months, bro.
definitely-
We're
it was
getting
so
cooked.
much a smash and
We are
grab sort of
indeed.
play.
Oh, yeah.
Without the
I
flash
think
now,
KT
it's a
just
little
send the
bit
Drake
harder
fight
to
here.
find those engages.
Max range hook here from Peter. Looks for a bit of an angle, but
The Poppy is still
out
quite
goes
strong.
Duro.
The value
Yeah,
of it's
speaking of
high.
engages, lots
Splash, so they'd say that that's probably a good thing.
Oh.
Valkyrie gets out of the way of the hook here from Peter as Chatter
Okay,
and Strike
skill shots
avoided
are skill shotting. We're
very
dodging.
nicely. Peter running around real fast with that ghost. Is
Perfect
now
just loves to. Okay,
Perfect
thank God.
teleporting in. And they're not wanting to give away feats of strength for free.
Look at BDD on the
Yeah.
flank.
Looking to throw a bear at them. Let's see what happens
flash
here.
Jarvan.
Second dragon. Oh, the
Oh,
flash in from
oh,
Peter.
BDD.
They're
Oh my God, I'm
looking
best.
for
I missed
Ruler,
ult.
who does get knocked up. And the Cataclysm comes down, but the Rel's already dead. Out
Shockwave.
goes the Jarvan. Peter is traded, but now Keen's in an awkward spot. And Docdom is free hitting.
Docdom flashes.
Up at Chovy.
Chovy
And
dead.
Docdom just
Perfect, maybe
flashes
too deep.
for it.
Way too deep.
Now Perfect
Oh,
dashing
perfect.
around this fight as Keen flashes away. It's Cuz
Cuz
locks
gets
down
the
the
Drake.
Dragon and Gen.G. They do secure
It's 2 for
an
2.
even kill trade unless Cuz is able to make this
Oh
one
my
a
God,
problem.
Cuz.
Never mind, Gen.G
It's just
will
another
actually
BDD
win the
1v9
fight, even
show.
though they lost.
Man, I think
I thought
Perfect
the
just
flank was going to be
inted.
enough,
Oh
but
my
a little bit
God.
of stall.
But I think it's because Orianna got knocked up. that he missed his ult. I think he positioned it wrong because she was in the air. Here, look. Oh, if Ambessa ult just hits Chovy there, the fight is over. Chovy's insta-dead.
With the burning from Keen.
Are you BDD's lawyer? What do you mean BDD's lawyer? BDD doesn't need a lawyer. He's like the fucking sheriff. He's like a godsend or some shit. He hasn't broken the rules. He's like the opposite. He's the judge. I like the KT just keeps fighting. Poppy ult.
Equalizer goes down first.
Oh my god, he completely into the Poppy ult.
He does slam Canyon against the wall. As now BDD looking for Chovy off to the side.
Oh, BDD got Chovy.
Execution to come on through there, as it's public, but it's also perfect playing the champion, so I reckon we'll count it as Gen.G will
1-for-1 and Gen.G get her. What the fuck just happened?
And now Gen.G's routed. They have a Herald, they slam it down mid immediately, so even though it's a 1-for-1, the fact that Gen.G get a Herald and then immediately
everyone else
is able to get the smite steal.
Everyone else is question mark being as well in chat.
They have a Herald, they slam it down mid immediately.
Pre-recorded.
So
it's like crazy that Duro gets that engaged without pressing flash. Annie's not working. Why does it have so much prio? What do you mean? Annie's? How is this game Annie's fault at all?
Another rotation of abilities from Ruler, from Chovy, and even
but that's just up the wave.
Bro, what is happening?
Down goes the Rumble. Nicely off there by KT.
What the fuck is going on? The broadcast is like, oh my god, they're crashing. All right, it's an Atakan force. BDD is a bit split, but it's a free Atakan for KT. What? Hook. Canyon ulted, cancelled, Ambessa ult. Jarvan ping pong indeed. What the fuck? Atakan and a free kill. How is KT coming back here? Bot tier 1's gonna die and they have position on Drake here. But KT's moving out of base. Really strong Yunara. I wish I could have seen how they got the Atakan, but it was a little bit cooked. What is Upbit? Sponsored by Upbit. Knocks him up in the EQ. Easy clap, dead. Alright, it's Crypto. Stunned by Cuz. Oh, the blast cone. Okay, well, Cuz just got blast cone into his death. BDD's TPing out and TPing top. Oh my god, Rumble walked past him. No way. No, he's dead now. One shot. This catcher's going wild or what? Yeah, I feel like KT makes good plays as a team, but they make stupid plays as individuals. They need to work together. How many flowers they have? 25. Not bad. But look at how far ahead Chovy is in XP. He's 40 CS up, 50 CS up, level 15. Like, Orianna is just broken. Absolutely broken. I feel like the Orianna has just outscaled the Annie. Bro, I swear I looked at Chovy and he just hit level 15. Now he's close to 16. I'm waiting for IE on Yunara and then play the game and hope that Docdam carries, I guess, for KT. Alright, this Drake fight will probably decide the game. Does Yunara have IE?
They do spy the Rumble lurking in the back of that pit.
Rumble was kind of dog shit.
Doing absolutely nothing at all. Perfect getting on top of Keen here, but the Poppy ultimate
Drake was at 1 HP for like a second or two. BDD can't really get in. He's just gonna die. What the fuck was this fight?
KT just cannot do damage in this fight.
Docdam didn't press any buttons this fight. Why?
Just gonna have to walk away from this one. Manages to dash away from Canyon, but Keen probably not going to let him leave. The Harpoons.
Wait, what just happened? What happened to Poppy ult? Where was Poppy ult? Where was BDD? Something must have gone horribly wrong in this fight for KT, because it felt like the fight started and nothing happened. Oh my god. Oh my god. BDD flashed into the wall and missed Tibbers over the wall. No wonder there was no snap in the fight. What the fuck was that? BDD, you little rat. Maybe he does need a lawyer. Maybe he does need a lawyer. I just feel like Gen.G just went even with them, but then just outscaled them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's anything to do. KT's comp is very like shotgun comp. But they butchered some fights. I think if KT played some fights better, this game was really winnable. They butchered the Herald fight, they butchered one of the Drake fights.
very, very
And they had really good options to play the fights well. They had like really good windows. They just misplayed. Like mechanically, they just didn't execute. I think Peter and Perfect are completely useless this game. They've just been different worlds to everyone else. And Cuz playing a little bit silly. Yeah, on the next patch, I think Annie won't be played anymore. Annie is the last time we'll see Annie, I think. You said trio Gen.G last week? Yeah, of course.
It looks like a comeback.
If Gen.G loses a game, I'm already mind blown. You have to understand that KT ruined the whole LCK playoffs and world seeding. I don't know. I don't think KT... I don't think they got like mega outplayed or gapped in a lane or outperformed in jungle. I think they just messed up fights and it's their fault. So they can win the next game.
BDD looking for a bit of an angle here as Doctom is scary. The hook.
Keen stop watching everything they do.
Just eats it with the Zhonya's. So no flash here for Peter. Chovy looking for a window, does find it. Another hook is going to connect. Peter does find the knock-up on the Canyon and manages to make his way out. And there's the ulti. Will connect onto Keen now that he doesn't have that. Zhonya's the flash forward. There's the public execution.
He's actually going to live here.
Goes golden as well, and now it's Duro's turn to get in there. Still, they don't have a lot of the tools, and Chovy will be taken down. BDD in trade immediately.
Oh, that Rumble ult was great. That was such a good Rumble ult.
Is no, because Ruler is unfortunately still alive.
The Kamehameha. Ruler, quadra kill.
Yeah,
Chovy died, but Ruler is in the game, and Ruler is Ruler.
You could have seen KT winning it, but
he's pretty good at the game.
What do you mean? Four times.
I feel like Ruler had kind of flawless game.
Ruler just sat there free hitting, having a great time on this.
Chovy for Nexus, is it worth it?
Trying to defend solo. We'll see if Ruler cares more about the Penta. Of course he does.
Yeah, I don't know whether the Penta still exists, but we'll see whether he can get it.
It's basically a Penta though. Holy fuck, the lights are okay. Yeah, I don't think KT should be too regretful. I don't know what the word is. Like, heartbroken? I don't know. I think they can play. Better mid-match up where BD can scale in. And a bit more teamfight execution. I'm not a fan of these Annie drafts. I just fucking hate them. Are they going to keep the Galio ban? Wukong? Yeah. Alistar ban again. So Nico's open. Nico's open. Sivir's open. Galio's open. Xin Zhao. Trundle. Doesn't Gen.G just play a Karma lane into it? There's Sivir Galio.
I love Nico.
They could play Sivir Galio Karma. Ooh. Then they could play like what? Kai'Sa.
You keep complaining about the Nico stun combo with the rocket belt.
I think Cuz will go Trundle into it. Where's the Sivir? Xin Zhao Talia. Why? Don't you just go Kai'Sa Galio or Trundle Galio or Trundle Kai'Sa? Taking Talia away from BDD makes sense, but would they really play Talia, Kai'Sa, Nico? There's Cuz Trundle. Good into Xin Zhao. Now, do you take Galio, Kai'Sa, or Sivir? I feel like those three are probably your options. Or Aurora Flex, I guess that does work, yeah. But Aurora is not good into Talia. Did he just pick a Kali into Talia? I mean, a Kali Trundle into Xin Zhao is scary to play as Xin Zhao. He goes Rakan into Nico, they don't want to prio Karma. Okay. They take away the Kai'Sa Nico combo. I think Jin can work in both comps. I guess Xayah ban is a must here from KT. And then I guess Sivir prio is insanely high right now. I would ban, maybe I would ban Sivir here from Gen.G and then maybe look for Ezreal on 4. Or Jhin. Let's see. Yeah, they banned the Jhin. So they're gonna look for the Sivir instead, I guess. Do you ban Sivir as KT here? Yes or no? Does Sivir win the game? I think Ezreal is a better pick. What does Doc Dam have into this? He probably has like MF or some shit, doesn't he? I don't know if I like it though. Caitlyn would be funky, but I doubt it. Yeah, sounds good pick with Gwenban. Yeah, I guess Keen will just pick K'Sante. I'm not worried about top matchup. I'm worried about what AD carry Docdam's playing. He has Ezreal,
I don't love Sion Akali though. That is to me the type of composition that if it falls flat, like Kali, so
I'm guessing it's K'Sante on 5, but K'Sante kind of gets E10 by Trundle Zeri. I thought we'd get a Keen Sante.
But you gotta win the early game, because if you start falling behind against this composition and you're trying to 5v5, it
All right, Cuz.
So we
Go do the thing where you flash over the wall and take his red buff. I dare you. Cuz gotta carry this game. So, BDD is gonna be stuck on a tower half this game. Perfect's gonna be okay in this lane in the early stages. I'm surprised he just picks Akali. Trundle wins. I mean, Trundle this game has a lot of value. He wins against Xin Zhao 1v1, and there's 2 carries with no dashes, so...
I think ultimately
his pitter value is quite high.
On the Scion, illustrating that it has been a difficult season for this team. Then 7-1.
Very rough.
I feel like so much of the Legend group, we just saw Nico banned
Oh my
away.
god, it's a horror.
Okay,
they have vision on Xin Zhao. So Trundle's gonna go to bot grab. BDD's missing a lot of minions in this lane.
Especially with
but I don't think it's
waiting
that
in the
easy
wings,
early.
as you mentioned, was spotted on vision, so BDD...
How was game 1?
Everything is just fine for the moment.
It was kind of a stomp. KT just inted a lot.
What you'd expect for the Akali in this matchup. Seismic shot is going to catch him though as BDD takes a turret shot. Has to flash.
I feel like
to get out of the way
misplayed this lane a bit.
Chovy. That was
the flash there, trying to get a heavy trade on a Chovy.
He's basically a cancel, isn't it? By the way. Okay.
Right, you have a lot of
Why is
damage.
Else cannot swapping? They swapped last game.
No.
I
think Sivir Rakan were gonna base and swap top, but they got cancelled like 4
It's
times.
so hard on Spike.
Okay,
where she
first
really
strike to
comes
KT
online.
is pretty expected, I think, with bot having push
by
and their
KT.
jungler being stronger.
Very early with the dragon going down.
This is a time to swap, I think, if you're bot lane.
So
You just click top right now on Zeri. I'm surprised they're not doing it. Sion could just, Sion just TP top, that's why. Ew.
Chemtech.
Why didn't you like the Ocean?
I just don't think Ocean Soul is very powerful in League of Legends. I do think that the
All in?
Ocean is pretty cool though. And Chovy going to be flashing away from BDD here. Doesn't finally goes
Okay,
in.
BDD's a bit angry.
Oh, Ruler might be in trouble here as well. Spell Shield going to be employed nicely.
So the respect there.
Perfect
because,
just threw his crab away.
set
What
up
the
like
fuck?
clone, BD bid has flashed
Just
earlier.
walks up and
It's gonna be
throws your
back
crab
up.
away.
Come on through his cuz already
First
started off
grubs
these grubs.
being
Yeah, I
started.
feel like Gen.G got baited a little bit by
Peter-
the fact that Peter
I
was
wonder if
showing
Duro
his
has
Dockdown with
spellbook
low
TP here
HP.
and they can fight
knew
it.
it wasn't Dockdown because he wasn't using his Q, but oh, you see Canyon and Keen moving over.
Nice
to Cuz.
movement
Yeah,
from
good
Cuz.
sidestep here from Cuz.
Hey,
Does get
yo,
pulled back by the
Cuz,
Infernal
I see
Chains,
you.
Puts down the kennel for Kane. BDD
Puts down the kennel.
now into the shroud, and they're looking to lock
No
down two
smite
of
on
these grubs.
Cuz.
We'll
This is
see
a bit
whether
sketchy.
KT
They need to
can
wait for
actually do
Nico.
that, as they're waiting on this smite cooldown
I think they have to
momentarily.
give.
Canyon moves on in. He should be able to get this second one, and we'll see whether Gen.G decide to stick around as Kane. Still at about 50% health, but he is
Surely it's a
Aatrox.
give angle, right?
Doesn't
Sion
quite
is
have the
alone in
broken
bot.
item yet, but
Yeah,
Wait,
Remember,
Gen.G are
have his
giving.
passive.
Yeah, Cuz is
Was?
gonna have his smite sooner, so I think Gen.G
I feel like they
knew
could have
had
just
to kinda
forced them
away
back
on
there
that
with the
one.
numbers they had.
And
Okay, this game looking a lot more stable for KT. First Drake, 2 grubs. Objective-wise, they're in a way better spot from last game.
with not fully contesting when they don't need to.
Huh?
BDD going in, does throw down the
Boy,
ulti here.
it-
Doesn't hit the backflip, but
Oh,
now BDD
no energy on his
underneath the
Q.
turret, and it's
Oh
Chovy
my
that
god.
outplays would have done it,
Oh
but
my
instead
god.
it's Chovy.
After the
He
shuriken
really
missed,
didn't
he
need to
could've
do that,
walked away
BDD.
and said, "I
If
still
he
have my
hit his
flash."
E, it was an
I was
insta-kill.
honestly expecting it, and then he went back in.
Then he fully committed.
Oh, Peter looking for
Oh,
the pop blossom.
Zeri over the
Doesn't get
wall.
on The spell shield's fantastic. Does
Nice
still
reaction
manage to
by
land
Ruler,
the
though.
Tangle Barbs, though, is now Doctom going aggro towards Duro here. He flashes
Slowed.
away, but the slow
Root.
connects onto
Oh,
Ruler.
backstep
Great
by
sidestep
Peter.
From Peter there as well as
Oh, Duro. Okay.
Duro in trouble.
Wow.
And Doctom picks
Doctom
up the
Peter
kill.
just 2v2
The
killed Ruler and
sidesteps
Duro.
were pretty nice, but not enough.
And this is just the power of the level
That's a
6
TP.
from the Zeri. That being said,
Oh.
That's
Baptist
Talia.
coming in.
That's a match
teleport
TP.
to come on through here as they're looking to try and turn it, standing their
Peter,
ground as they
dead.
maybe shouldn't have. Flash out there from Doctom as now
I think
BDD
BDD
going
might have
aggro
baited
once
them by
again.
saying, I can TP
Sliding
too,
over the
I'm
wall, though,
TPing,
Jet Set
and then
Radio
like, oh yeah,
Future
yeah.
style
And he's like,
is
okay, I have no
Doctom,
flash
and
by the
he
way.
is able to
Oh,
get
okay, great,
himself
cool,
to
thanks, I'll
safety.
just die then.
Meanwhile, in top lane,
Yes.
they're not doing a lot.
Let's see how this
And
one actually went.
It's kind of feels to me
Here,
like
if he
the
hits
repeat
E,
of
he's dead.
last time, like, he
That
wants to go for it 'cause
sidestep
he
from Chovy was
doesn't
crazy.
have Flash. Chovy
Oh.
doesn't. But
From
I
this
think Peter
Nico and
mechanically
Zeri
played this
really
fight
needs
very
to be
well.
respected in the 2v2. Now
Okay,
look at this
Silence
team fight.
TP'd in.
Yeah. Dragon's going to be equalized here as
Chovy
pay
has
attention,
flash.
Please, Orcs.
Oh my
Interruption
god.
on the weave as well.
He tried to
Fantastic.
ult buffer
There's
it.
Chovy down very low once.
on its face, but
Yeah,
still
I think
perfecting
BDD needs
Akali
gold
is down
now,
almost 900
because
gold
he's
is
going to
really
be
rough.
fucking
Yeah,
useless
not a
soon.
good spot for B.
Like, look at Chovy. He's actually smart in what he does here. He goes giant spelt, so he's building Seraphs, but he just sits on a giant spelt, because he knows it's the only way to lose is if Akali can solo kill him on
I
side.
think it's too big of a deal that nothing came
And he's
from
gonna
that,
build it
but
into Rylai's
I think
later
KT
anyway,
really
so
need a fight to go.
Reach
I feel
critical
like
mass,
Keen is
was
just
ability
like
haste. you become so
He's
obnoxious
just
to lane to,
unbreakable.
right? He's resourceless.
If there's any
and
top
he's
who I know
going to
would
do
go
more
even
and
in
more damage
every
to
matchup in the
Perfect.
game, I feel like it would
wouldn't be
just be
shocked if he
Keen.
ends up going that lane.
He is like
And if
captain
Chovy
even,
gets ahead,
no
even
matter
though he
what.
is-
I've never seen Keen behind.
Life does not get very fun for the
Yeah,
side.
the
In
fact
lane.
there's already a giant spell in Chovy's inventory.
Or like behind to the point where it
Rula
feels
now
like it's
gonna have to
useless.
deal with the kennel.
They needed momentum with his composition. Oh no.
Yeah, there's the flick onto Peter immediately.
Don't
Gets
flash.
quickness up though, and the charm.
So they're trying to see
Nice
if they
play
can
by
punish the
Chovy.
lack of flash with
Chovy
like
is just
5-second, 10-second cooldown.
A level up.
But then Peter gets punished.
He's
heavily.
not
Like that he
gapping
doesn't
BDD
use
in the
his
way where
flashes
he's
or his,
pushing him to the
ultimate. I
limits.
think
He's
they
just
need that for
gapping
the
BDD
upcoming
where he's
fight,
just
so
keeping it,
it's not
him at
super
arm's length, and I think BDD is just getting frustrated.
consequential,
Because
and
there's nothing he
Chovy's
can
now
do.
even further ahead.
It's another game
that's the
where
problematic
he's
part.
playing a matchup where he needs gold, and he's just going to get outscaled.
Yeah.
Because Talia will go Seraphs,
Yep, layers to
Rylai's,
CC, he gets exploded.
and just
It's
be
a simple
unkillable.
walk down there for Chovy to pick
and
up.
last game was the
He
same.
now must have
Roa,
so much gold.
Rylai's unkillable. Chovy's handling him perfectly.
We're moving in. BDD wanting to backflip his way over this wall, but it's getting dicey. Does get on over. Megaphone is going to be there as well as the Rift Herald down to 50% health. KT had already started this one up. Teleport in from Perfect.
It's
He's
a
going to
flip.
have to land this engage if they want to stand a chance. As Canyon goes in.
Canyon gets it.
manages to take the Rift Herald here. The knock up onto the Scion, who's being thrown around like a ragdoll. And now Keen finds the back line. The flash over the wall from Perfect, but he's out
It's
of the
over.
fight. Pop Blossom
It's over.
does
The second you see
nothing
Nico
at
ult flash
all.
away, it's over.
And the Weaver's Wall comes in. Perfect somehow actually utilizing it quite well, but it's a
Oh,
Zero
wait,
that goes
Canyon
down
led.
first. Canyon sacrifices himself, and now Chovy is behind enemy lines claiming all the flashes. And that fight was almost 100% Gen.G.
It looks like Gen.G had a 4,000 gold lead with how that fight played out.
Oh, he tried to
Durkin
flash E and
doesn't
missed.
connect.
Oh
At
my
that point
god,
in
nothing
that
is going
KT looked like they had
BDD's
any
way
momentum.
today.
It felt like they were just running away.
Just
for most of the
misplays,
time.
man.
They
I feel
tried
like
to turn
KT
around
are
kill the
just
Canyon, but that's
misplaying.
really it. For the
Like
rest of it,
last
it's
game, the
tight
team
run,
fights were just
escape,
misplays.
and KT
BDD's had like
managed
2
to barely
misplays
get
now,
out,
which are
licking their wounds,
massive.
but Gen.G gets so much for that.
And
I would say 3 actually.
Duro,
He
that's
did have
one
the
of
flash
most
level 3.
aptly named fight
I think
on
they're just
multiple
mechanically getting
fronts,
outplayed,
ends up being
outsmited.
a really big win, and we said, who kills
Gen.G is not
Keen?
making any
As
misplays.
we find
They're
out, the
just
answer
locked
is
in.
no one. As one half of the team deals with Perfect in the back line, make sure he doesn't get out. Keen is tanking 4 people.
Yep, he just almost one-shots Peter, and then Doctum gets CC'd, and he has to disengage. He just gets killed by Keen.
Pretty easy for
Boomerang
Gen.G.
Blade finishes off Peter there. And then, yeah, they killed Canyon
I
in the
think
back, but
Perfect
it
and
just
Peter
never
have just
felt
been
like an
invisible
actual
this
fight
series,
from
and
KT.
BDD is like,
Well,
I don't know
we
if
might
he's
see
just
another one.
overstressing
Here,
by
at least an attempt.
clicking
The
too much,
seismic
but
choke
he's
connects onto
clicking a lot. He
Perfect.
needs to click less and
He is in a lot of trouble. Infernal
He needs
Chains pull
to-
him
he
back
needs to
in when
click-
it comes
he needs to
fighting.
click
Doesn't
better,
find
actually,
the
not
mark
less.
here as BDD on a flank angle does get that shroud
Ruler?
down. Now
No
Ruler
flash?
in trouble as Cuz gets on top of him, but
Perfect's
Perfect is
gonna
gonna
die
be
here,
the
but he
first
has
one to go
zombie.
down. Just front
Nah,
to
it's over.
back here from
Keen just kills
Gen.G as
Doctam here.
Ruler claims the first kill. Doctam
it's
sliced in
cooked.
half by the full health Keen.
It's
And
kind
yeah,
of
that
what
problem that you
it should have
posed
looked like
earlier,
last time. It's just going to be Gen.G
We're
3-0ing
seeing
them.
the answer is there's nothing. There's no option. As maybe if he's not there, then there's a possible kill under Ruler.
Oh my
he's
god, he
gonna be
missed
able to avoid
R2
the
and
shuriken,
E.
but Cuz he's just got a big claw.
Oh,
so there's
God.
not a lot about
On a Ruler, but
It's
the
just
shutdown
misplay after
goes to the
misplay after
Trundle.
misplay,
It's
man.
not the person. I feel like he doesn't really
I'm not gonna lie,
change the state
I
of
love
the
BDD,
game
but he's
for
having a stinker.
KT. That fight as well,
The
they went
Annie
into
flash
that
into the
without
wall.
Pop Blossom. They went out into that without the ultimate.
And this
for
lane
Nico.
phase, this
So
Akali,
this
ugh.
fight felt so, once again, really not that impactful from KT.
But I forgive him. He's been so good for many months now. I won't hold this against him.
One-shots him and then runs him down.
Is a very
IG
strong
versus
champion, but you
JDG.
just can't
Yeah, that's
carry
starting in
games
an
the way
hour
you can
and
with
20
many
minutes,
others.
IG JDG.
And Perfect's
Nice of
trying
Gen.G
create
to
space,
3-0
which I
quick
think
so we
really
can
is
watch
his
the
only
Shy
job.
make it to Worlds.
But like,
I think BDD is forcing
I
these
feel like
picks.
Keen is just so scary at this
Well, you have to
There is
understand
no
that
solution to
even
this problem.
I think
though
Keen has
BDD has been...
scary.
I mean, I don't know
At
actually
any
when the
point
last
in
time BDD
25.
played Akali is.
Particularly at this point.
I
Give me
really
the
don't know.
Specific moment in time.
He doesn't
Yeah.
strike me as an
Spookiest
Akali
point of the
player.
movie.
And yeah, it's spooky as well because there is a hiding Zeri.
Okay, this will be a big shutdown.
Up, and that is another kill going over to Doctom. That is a
TP
lot
in
of
from
money for
BDD
him as
to match
well.
Keen.
They also
Okay,
get a
but-
teleport out of Keen.
And
Now
there it is
what?
again, it's the death.
Because your
I feel like
5v5
BDD was
is
this
not
guy
working
who
right
was
now.
just a bit of a...
Over these picks,
He just
and
played
the goal
Talia
goes
Oriana
like
all the
this
time.
this time around.
And so teams
770
targeted
gold
him,
went to Doctom,
Talia
so
Azir, sorry.
big influx from
Targeted him
Zeri.
and Oriana.
Second item
But
completed.
Yeah, knock
Gen.G
up on the
first
clutch here
picked-
as Keen
first
finds
rotated
the
Ori.
angle, and
because they went for Yunara. They first rotated Talia because they went for Nico, and they ban Azir. So you always deal with BDD's pool like that. Then BDD plays champs like Ryze or Aurora or Annie. But I feel like there's just good responses, you know? Like, I'm surprised he went for Akali this game. I thought he would just go Galio. Well, Gen.G looking clean. It's a weird one though. I feel like Gen.G's just...
It's not looking.
How do I say this? I don't know. I feel like Gen.G's just been thrown the ball and they're just catching it, you know? That's how I feel in some of these games. Like, don't get me wrong, they're executing it well, you know, but I feel like KT is kind of falling over themselves half the time. Not super licensed, I mean GT licensed, or the fuck it is that he's trying to get. Okay, well, good luck to him. This is a bit of a weird play from Gen.G. Nothing to do there. Doctam's pretty strong. They kind of need to fight this Drake. This is their last chance here, KT.
Yeah, looking for a bit of an angle here. We'll see whether they can find it. The seismic shove connects. And Cuz taken down to below half health already before the fight has even started. And Shuriken backflip not going to connect onto Chovy once again. This Dragon
He's zoning away three people so far in this fight.
He just can't get in. And it is just going to be
Chovy's doing work.
Gen.G. Now Perfect trying to run away, does break the chains that bind. I just don't know whether that's going to be enough as the wall will be put up. And not going to be followed through on as Gen.G. They can just back away if they would like to. BDD, good backflip out of the way of Duro here.
Keen went forwards.
Possibly out of position.
But they don't really have damage, KT.
And now the train is going to connect.
Ooh, big one from Peter. Nice from Duro and Keen. Oh my god, that was clean. Where's BDD?
Massive Cuz gonna go down as well. And if you're ever gonna kill him,
bro, Duro and Keen smurfed that.
So for the rest of the game, I think Keen's just immortal. It was a 10%.
Yeah, this one's cooked.
Oh my god, Keen. Okay, well,
this one is cooked.
Yeah,
I feel like Gen.G always draft where they have one person who scales really well, at least, no matter what.
Yes,
we do,
which is nice.
I think the thing is,
they always have at least one fullback scaling champ.
Not so good at specifically killing Keen, who is he just tanks a lot here.
Watch this.
How does BDD get in this fight?
He manages to find
look at Duro here. Look at Duro and Keen. Look at Doctam. Dashes forwards. Boom. Insta kill. Crazy, no? Insta kill. Aatrox just flash auto attacked with Sundered Sky and did like 1k damage.
Again, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, the certification office is now closed.
God, it is fun to watch a fed Aatrox, not gonna lie.
His blue buff pit, and now Keen looking for a bit of an angle. The solo pop.
Like, is Aatrox gonna die here?
No. A bit of burst damage, but the Baron is going to be secured. And KT are just trying to cut their losses. Their losses will be Cuz at least.
Aatrox is just cool.
Likely to go down as well. Megacone going to be helping out.
This is why I think if DK was here, I actually think DK would be competitive with Gen.G.
13-4.
I just can't prove it, you know, that meme. I think DK would be really competitive against Gen.G. I just can't prove it. Alright, wrap it up, Gen.G. Go game 3. KT, do something crazy. Pick BDD Zoe or some shit.
Alright, wall is going to be put up. That does get the Trundle out of there, but that is just buying Gen.G the space to take down this inhibitor.
Canyon's 3 levels higher.
Oh, they're going for it! Let's see whether the raid boss can actually be
that was so underwhelming.
Kill the Adslow! And unfortunately, that means that the raid boss is all that more powerful. You have to do the mechanics.
That was the most underwhelming Nico R flash I've ever seen.
Goes for a bit of a skate through the turret, but unfortunately, he's out of the fight. BDD now looking for a little bit of an angle. The Perfect is going to be torn to shreds. And the Nexus turrets will be next to go down. We won't see
I'm not vaping.
the
Shut
revolting Aatrox with Chemtech Soul because unfortunately the Nexus is going to die beforehand. Duro having a little bit of a party on the fountain. Canyon is tanking up an inner turret for some reason and is still able to kill BDD. Please put them out of their misery. And Gen.G.
Alright, go game 3.
Go to match point here in this
just keep tomorrow's Gen.G Humble Life is going to go crazy, but this is just a charity match at this point. This is what I should have looked like the first time. And then DK would have beaten KT and we'd have a much better situation. Ridiculous.
And drop. That's what has to happen.
Alright, lock in.
They need to go down.
Is it a 3-0?
And then rock.
Looking like it.
I feel like they're a bit more wired all.
Gen.G, KT, I'm gonna need you to give me a bit more pace.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Third time
okay, they stayed on the blue side and they decided to keep the Pantheon ban. Wukong ban will come out from Gen.G again, 100%.
Oh, that's true.
Pantheon, Galio. What's open that's strong? There is Nocturne, which I think will be prioed a bit higher. There is Ryze, which is quite broken right now, and I think BDD would pick it instantly.
Gen.G,
there
they are
is...
just kicking away.
Yeah, or I think it's Rise first pick. There's like champs like Ziggs that are really good right now.
A mid laner with that consistency,
Like Nocturne,
yes,
Ziggs,
we
Rise.
were talking about after game 1, you have a
I would love to see a Canyon Kiana if they're on match point and they have like time to just put some time into it. I don't know what the first pick is, you know? Is there a Cassante? I don't know. Take away Cassante from Keen? Oh, Vi, I hate this champ. It's time for Keen Sante. Oh my god, I just pulled a muscle in my neck. Alistar, good champ, yeah. Poppy Rakana out, so oh my god, there's no way game 3 you're playing Maokai Canyon. Come on. Really? Really? I mean, I guess that loss against them last time has really scarred them. Have to win. Ziggs Leona? Do it. I think it's really scarred them. They don't want to fuck this up anymore. I think Jin on 3 here is fine. Zaya is fine. Not a good lane though. Chovy Yone, yeah, could work. Aurora's already banned. Not bad, yeah. I think he could play Syndra, he could play Ahri, he could play Lissandra, he could play LeBlanc. I think he's got loads of champs. Could even play Tristana. Could play Zoe. Maybe Zoe ban could be good. No, they have Ziggs Leona. Smolder could play, yeah. A lot of champs to ban. Kai'Sa ban I like. I wonder, is Zaya worth banning? I feel like it's probably not. It might be better to ban Jean. Gwen ban. What do you... Oh, it's because they want Cassante. That's why they're banning Gwen. They're gonna go like what? Cassante Syndra? Cassante Ahri? They're definitely blinding Cassante, but what are they putting in mid? BDD, you need to play a useful champ. Jax! What? Why did you ban Gwen? Renekton. I mean, Keen will just pick Cassante then, I guess, and just fucking chill. Or Ornn. Yeah, I mean...
There is a lot of CC. So
KT's comp has a lot of damage. A lot of damage and a lot of one-shots. KT will reverse sweep this. No, they won't. No, they won't. No, they won't. I just can't prove it. Canyon, what are we doing? Canyon, what are we doing? Canyon, what are we doing?
And it paid off.
We are right-clicking enemy raptors. All right, 3 camps into bot. Now, I don't want to be that guy, okay? But I'm going to be that guy.
This matchup,
Yone is in my list of champs that get picked and lose. Like, it just gets picked and it just loses. But Chovy does defy the rules, the law. So KT's on match point to lose, and they put they put a lot of comfort on their players, I think. A lot of comfort.
There's fighting all over the place. Is now Keen looking for a bit of an angle to flash away, and Keen also gonna be flashing here. As now
Canyon!
Hola! And Canyon is looking
no, that rat doesn't live, by the way. No, that rat doesn't live. No, he doesn't. No, he... Okay, thank God. Everyone die for it. I don't care. It's worth it. Get that little rascal.
The counter punch is better as Gen.G take down 2.
The heal was so clutch to keep Canyon alive just a little bit longer. Bait them in, and now...
Oh God, Doctom's dead as well.
He mistimed his auto attack this time. Well, I can tell you what happened. Raptors respawned, and Canyon said, "My Raptor respawned."
But you can see in the bot lane, both Ruler and Duro moving up here.
Actually insane that he gets out on 1 HP. That is so sad. So they have to recommit onto him and tank all this AoE just to get him.
But the damage is there.
I mean, Canyon doesn't care if he dies there. If they win the skirmish, what's he do? And he gets, what, 2 flashes?
Wait, what's he doing now, that little rascal? What the fuck?
There is a knock up onto Keen.
This is more like it. This is the Canyon I know, being a complete degenerate half the game.
Will get slowed down. I don't think... Oh, never mind. Keen.
I'm gonna die!
Because will be taken down though, as it's a 1-for-1 on the top side.
Oh my God, they can't get away with anything, can they? It is rat behavior, yeah. Canyon's back to rage baiting. The world has been healed.
It is also not the ideal position to be as
oh dear. Well, Doctom is going to get towards...
Oh
my God, the last shot! Deadly flourish is exactly that, but the sidestep there for Doctom.
Why does Ruler Jin do so much damage? Like he has a reactrix and Swifties. Why is he doing that much damage? He has no business. Caedrel, that was his 4th shot. He does bonus damage, the lower HP they are. It's an execute.
I understand why KT want to
Really?
up the pressure, but it's Gen.G that are finding so many of the advantages as Chovy unbinds the soul, is looking a little worse for wear, but
Over Gen.G.
This 6 lap is so
Rula just
stupid.
wanders past the turret. Duro's making his way, and he's
cancelled it.
Satchel is decent, but I don't think it's quite enough as Rula taken down very low, but they still secure the kill onto the Ziggs. And now Peter might even be in trouble as well, as Duro is still very healthy and Peter has 0 damage.
That was risky.
Wait, why did it say Ziggs is alive on the left and he has no deaths? Wait, what happened here? He just went to a different game or what? Look at the HUD on the left. Max is 24 seconds faster on his qualifying lap than everyone else. Wait, what? Really? 24 seconds? That's not right, by the way.
Yeah, last week.
That's impossible.
Would be pretty good, as now Duro's going to get taken. Update the scoreboard!
What?
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
You
he's
don't have
alive.
to, you don't have to, there's no updates. No updates. As, yeah, the curtains have
Oh, the
been
ult.
called.
Wait, Ziggs ult
I'm
missed.
looking for an angle, cuz.
Help!
Here, the ulti from Chovy comes in. He was looking for cuz first. Doctor.
Wait, he's gonna live.
A sitting duck.
Wait, he's
but
outie.
he does have to
Oh,
revive
duck
that
them.
soul as Rula diving forward. He's got a dancing grenade. It's not quite enough. And I don't think Rula's going to be diving yet again. Deadly out of hit.
Well, the good news is if Gen.G Trio were just in time for the IG series, where they will go to Worlds, holy. The old HUD, damn, look at this. This is what we used to watch League of Legends like back in the days. If you're a new League watcher, this is what it looked like every game. Since Season 2. Season 1, the Observer had his mouse and he just clicked around.
At retaking control.
Okay, here we go, KT. Final fight. This is surely your last fight, because if you lose this one, I feel like you're just monster outscaled. Okay, got the trade.
That is something. And now
okay, Renekton's out.
Keeping himself
Not out.
safe. It's a Cloud Soul, and that's pretty cool.
Duro charmed. Yone ult, missed. Orin ult's gonna hurt here. King just forgot to press R2 and walked away. PDD just flashed on top of himself and died.
And Chovy finds the knockups as well.
everyone's
The
dead.
Ari survives for a while, but eventually goes down and Dr. Arm.
Oh, KT. They're just so out-team-foughted. Renekton is just completely split and not really in the fight. Duro's triple knockup, crazy good. Ziggs ult was mid. I don't know what BDD's flash here was. Like, look at BDD now.
He just like straight up didn't care about the train.
I feel like he's trying to bring back his Q2, but Maokai's way too far.
He did go for the headbutt. He just hit the wall.
But we could see maybe.
Well, they got a tower.
No,
Hey!
not Teemo into Ziggs.
Hey, we got a tower.
Oh,
Gen.G lost to Doc out DK, I just can't prove it.
thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
Like, I hope you now realize, if you're not an average League watcher, how insane it was that Gen.G lost to KT the first time. Like, actually mental. Well, they got a bot here too, not bad. I just think they're gonna get so outscaled. Because they're playing Renekton Vi, Ziggs, and enemy team has Yone Ornn. So Chovy went QSS second, because he's against Leona Ari, so fair enough.
These signal posts from the trains. As BDD looking for a bit of an angle here.
TP from Renekton, big play here from KT, that's gonna do nothing.
Canyon! Hola! Hola! Never mind, he sweeps and flashes out
That
of the way.
sweeper timing is crazy, by the way. Is Duro the best sup in the world?
Here, so now Gen.G
He's
able
pretty
to
fucking good.
equalize in terms of towers, and that gold lead's starting to balloon a little bit. 2,500. I think with the fact the Ariel's just not quite up.
Does going in. There's some
Boosio.
dominance here from
What do you mean,
Perfect, who will
Boosio?
get knocked up by Duro, but he does get stunned. Now Cuz looking for the angle, but immediately has to flash away. In the meantime, Canyon's just doing the dragon. And that is just going down slowly but surely, and KT
Carry on a good day? Yeah, but you can say that. I mean, Carry on a good day is the best support ever. That's the thing. I think he's the best support that's ever touched the game in his peak. But his peak sometimes disappears.
But can they actually get to him? He's well and truly in the field.
A kill!
Finally, it's Doctom that's able to lock it up with the Mega Inferno Bomb.
So they try and force in here for the ult. Only hits Keen, who uses
The best support of
Veloz
all time is
Then
Mad
they try
Life.
and make an engage happen.
Listen, I love Mad Life just as much as you do. Back in Season 2, Season 1 of the fuck 3, 4, when he's hitting those thresholds, wow, it was really cool. You put peak Carrier against peak Mad Life, Carrier will beat him with one hand. I'm sorry to tell you.
They can't really chase further anyway. So KT just
But
can't find
Mad Life
more.
was
It
crazy
makes
good.
sense for KT to want to try and fight there, because if you looked, actually Canyon's ult was down, Duro's
Yeah,
ult
maybe
was
not with
down,
one
and
hand.
that's
Maybe
what
that was a bit
ended
too
up,
extreme.
having him go down.
And Chovy didn't have his ult either. Two of those were
But Mad Life
using the
was like
escape earlier
the
on.
special place in heart
As a
kind of
result,
goat, you know?
Gen.G will still get the Drake.
I
but
think
gold
Mad
would
Life
not.
inspired a lot of people to
Insurmountable.
play
And this is-
support.
Guys, hey, it could be worse. This
I think
is
a
the
lot
type
of people
comp
probably
that is
watched Mad Life and was
all
like,
able.
fuck, I want to be that guy. And I think that's
I
the
mean, it was
coolest thing about
purpose.
Mad
That
Life.
was beautifully done.
Okay.
And we
He
really
inspired
really
so
need
many
to take
people.
some
I don't think I can do that well.
No,
I
neither-
should
neither
practice
can
the
I.
baby.
Can I actually do the
Can you do it again, just so I can take some?
I want to
I'm
actually
gonna take some
finish
notes.
the ball.
Can you do it again, so I can take some notes quickly, Punisher?
Just,
Yeah, one's
Don't
gonna take
have
damage.
time.
Kappa
Take it away.
Chungus.
This is okay. It is going to be Nature's Grass coming on through. Peter getting caught up as Cuz looking for the angle, but Dura says no. I'm better at that than you are. As Cuz gets slammed back
Yeah.
and taken down.
Oh,
Peter now Eclipse not
Chovy,
gonna help him, but in goes
QSSR.
Chovy.
Oh my
Looks
god,
for the
Chovy.
angle, catches
Calm
the
down. What the
flash,
fuck?
And gets on top of Doctom. Not gonna
Oh,
get
if he
knocked
killed
off by the
Ziggs
last
there, that
two,
would be
though, but it's a
insane by
double
Chovy. Oh my
from
god,
Ruler,
Ruler,
who
Captain Jack.
immediately Captain Jacks and looks for the curtains on to KT. BDD
Ooh.
blocking for Doctom, the flash out of the way.
It's starting
Circling
to
the
get
drain.
harder to think that it
When
could
the
be
fight
worse, guys.
drops
That
the
was
replay,
moment right
can you
there
just
before
put your
that fight.
eyeballs on
I'm feeling
Chovy?
a lot worse about
And
it
look how
now, as
far he
this is gonna
goes.
be Otacon as well. The gold lead becoming
Just look how many dashes he has.
And I think KT are on the verge of being
Watch Chovy.
swept by Gen.G.
He's also
in
going to
a
instantly QSS a Flash
truly,
Wellington W.
truly riveting revenge for
He's
that
going to go
last
from here
series.
to
Yeah, they
here
are
in like
looking
5
angry.
seconds, in like 2 seconds.
Absolutely, this is a Gen.G on
Okay,
the
so Chovy
warpath,
TP's in.
looking to try and claim that LCK title once again.
Q1,
that was stolen away from them
Q2,
by
QSS,
HLE last
R,
year.
And I feel like in
Q3,
this
E,
situation, when KT are trying to
Auto,
kite backwards and the front
Flash.
line is getting demolished, Gen.G using their engage tools aggressively. This is what that comp wants to do. And both of them,
I think great series
they
by
really
Ruler, to be
need
honest.
momentum in this game to be able to cut through all this.
I think
bulk
Ruler just
on
slam
the side
dunked
of
this series, to be
Gen.G.
honest.
Well, I mean,
Cuz is like flanking, but he's slowly being pushed back while still flanking.
I know he hasn't done the ruler spot thing for a while now,
I don't
but
think-
surely it's still somewhere.
Sidestep.
I just don't know whether
APG
even
in one
killing
shots there, by the
Ruler
way.
is going to be enough as the train comes down. Doctom.
Deal with on Gen.G
Doctom's
side.
spacing.
I don't know. KT are gonna
Perfect
need Gen.G
spacing
to
too.
choke if they're going to win this game.
And they're double TPing back in.
Oh my god, Atlas, no!
It's time to lose the
gone.
Drake and
Probably
fight
just-
anyway.
Oh,
Oh, Cuz! Damn, wait, that was kind of cute.
He is able to actually flash his way out
Hey,
as
big
well.
one.
Peter may not be so lucky, but I think Peter for denial of Soul Point
It doesn't
could be a
change the
good
game,
thing.
but that was cool.
I don't care.
Fantastic steal.
Nothing starting with
Wait,
E,
has
and
that
it
been
will
there
be
all the
all right.
time? Steal,
As
fantasy
Dura
within.
50%,
What the
the
fuck?
Ken
Has
looking
that
a
been
little
that
bit
every
worried.
time
Does
there's a
have the
Baron
ulti,
Zero
though.
Dragon
Satchel
Steel?
gonna get interrupted so nicely here.
Why have I never
Assist
seen
comes
that?
Down, Mega Inferno Bomb just barely catching
Wait,
onto
Alistar
Ruler
died.
there.
Wait.
Gets into the back line, and it's the countdown as well. BDD. He's got some charges left on the ultimate, is now Keen.
Peter's
going
TPing
down
back.
pretty slowly, I have to admit. Ruler puts together the Infinity Edge. Peter rocketing in.
Cuz is doing
with
Grom
the
to
help
heal
out.
up.
Perfect.
Cuz it's
Perfect
healing off the
kiting.
camps. He's trying to get back into the fight.
Yeah, Cuz is well and truly behind enemy lines as there's the knock
Does he
up
die? He
onto
does, right?
the Crocodile.
Ooh,
He's
Sterex.
sent skyward.
I think they can just click Baron here, Gen.G, whenever they want with Yon.
That 3-item completed.
And I think the
KT
Baron
are
just
not out of it
dies,
yet.
right?
Their Nexus is still intact. And they have a ward outside this Baron. Some information is now going to be gained. But I don't know whether information is actually going to help. Good Charm does connect onto Dura, looking for that flank angle. As there's the engage onto Perfect. He's taken down so incredibly low.
Yeah, I can
so
move,
quickly,
yeah.
and it's Ruler that cuts him up. The Baron was
Oh, the
just
Gen
a bait
W.
this
What the fuck?
entire
That was a
time.
good
The
Gen W.
knockup doesn't connect onto Cuz though. Cease and desist into the backline, but Chovy's there with the ultimate to follow.
Chovy.
And I think these wallets may just be a little hefty for KT to lob at Gen.G. As they
This
just
is
go back
more
towards
like
this
it.
Baron as if Gen.G, and with a 2-threat comp, that's
Yeah,
a good
I mean,
thing.
Perfect just gets chain CC'd and dies. Cuz gets chains down from Maokai ult hitting into Gen W.
Has there-
Nice Gen
has there
W by
been
Rula.
an easier POM
Actually
in
gets his Q.
playoffs than this game,
I-
than this series.
I do. I feel.
What are you doing
feel
after the
really
series?
I
After
think
the
it's a good
series, we
draw.
got the
I think
Shy
actually
versus
every
Pace
single
Pal.
game,
Winner goes to
even
Worlds.
If you think back to the last
Well,
game, right, like the Aatrox.
Worlds
who
is a
got-
strong
really
term.
need
Winner
to start
plays
working
against
on
T1
justice.
to go
But,
to Worlds.
but who got?
Still accept.
No,
IGT1.
because do you still have a vote?
No.
Do not tell me
You
you
can't
wouldn't
get
want to
away.
watch
No,
that.
no, no. I had 2 votes, okay?
That
And they
is
took it away.
This season.
Also,
Ridiculous.
So they gave me a trial run and I didn't pass.
Do not sit there and say,
I want to see
When
them
I'm
lose to
outside
Gen.G
trial,
so I can
I'm
see
full of the
Gen.G
problem. I'm
versus
easily
a T1
influenced.
instead.
You don't like
Because
half a vote when I'm-
no,
when
you
I'm
don't.
right
You're
next
lying
to
to
you. So
yourself.
that's something.
That's
You
true.
want
Who
to
did you
see
vote
IG
for?
versus T1.
Area.
You do.
Area and
You're a fraud if you
if it was
disagree.
Justice of the play.
You are an IG supporter today
So-
because you want to see that
So
series.
justice
I
for
know you
supports
are.
and justice for top lane, two things.
You must
You're
have done
not here
something
to
else
hate watch
egregious, 'cause
anymore.
normally they'll-
You're here to see them play versus T1.
The Morgan vote might have been a problem.
Admit it.
He may not have even won the series. As okay, we do have
Admit
Keen
it.
taking on, and he's also handing out a whole bunch of upgraded
Maokai
ones. There's the
pressed
Nature's Grasp.
R.
KT gonna get
Everyone
coaxed away from this
run.
inhibitor turret. Now looking for a bit of a fight, but Chovy finds the angle. He gets in and then gets immediately out again. Perfect
He
though.
gets Kenyon
He's
killed.
able to stay alive. They take down the tree, but down goes the inhibitor turret as well. KT put the phalanx together to try and pull
Oh!
it behind. It's
Oh!
not enough. He's just
Was-
too big.
Guys, I was thinking about the decision to have the Ziggs tank the Jin
That's a
shots,
one-shot.
and it seems to have backfired.
I don't think it was a
They
great
had
decision.
flash! They had heal!
He didn't want to flash in case he killed his teammate.
Could have lived! Dogdom, you're too good a teammate!
Oh dear. Well, the train is going to run over two of them. The Crocodile, the first one to go down. Cuz
It's
now
just
in
an everything
so much
gap today.
trouble As
An
these
absolute
four
everything
shots
gap.
for Ruler, all of them are just nukes that he can throw at KT. This Jin is absurdly fed. Chovy also puts together
Mostly
his
top and
Infinity
support,
Edge
but an
and
everything
makes
gap.
his way back as
BDD
man,
Stinker series.
This is triple
Rare
shellacking
BDD Stinker series.
for Gen.G as they look to close in. The charm comes through. Duro says, yes, you're very charming, BDD, but unfortunately you're not going to win this series. As in goes Cuz, looking for the angle under Ruler. He
Wait,
just
Ruler's dead.
cleanses. He's wandering around. He was reloading for a little while longer.
Chovy
and he
time.
does get taken out. Now Keen could actually be close to death, but Chovy is having a field day. They took down one threat, but remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a two-threat comp, and
BDD.
Chovy's the best player in the world. They will take down KT here as Perfect did have enough time to respawn. I just don't know whether this Crocodile is going to quite be enough. As in comes Canyon, that's the ace, and that is the Nexus going down for the third time in this series, and Gen.G
Wow,
will not
that
be
was an email.
denied an 8th
That
final in a
series was an
row.
email. That was just an
And it
email.
just makes it
That was a
clear
best
that
of 5 in
Gen.G
2 hours,
is
30
really
minutes.
locked in.